Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So it has been several days since I'm playing around with my Google Home Mini, and it is quite impressive, but at the same time it's also missing some of the important features. And today I will be discussing one of the features that I really wanted there to be, but it is not available. At least it's not available in my country. I'm not sure about other countries. So the important features like making call using Google Home and making and sending messages are not there. So I'm really missing those features, and let's see uh, what is the response of Google Home if we ask to send message. Hey Google, can you send a message for me?
Sorry, I can't send messages yet.
So you can see the response was I can't send messages yet. So maybe in future Google will decide to incorporate this feature, but at present it's not there. So I did some find outs, and I came to know that yes, there is a possibility of sending messages. There are possibilities of hacking into Google Home. So one way I found out that is also available on internet at many places, that how to do it is that you can use IFTTT website and its service to send messages. So I used it, and yes, it worked after lots of struggle, because there are some minute things that need to be kept in mind when you are using that service, and those things are not mentioned everywhere. So I somehow incorporated that feature, and yes, it's working. So if I would like to show you how I'm using that feature. Hey Google, hey Pri, hi.
Message sent hai.
So the response was message sent, hi. So let's see if the message is really sent. Okay, so the message is sent, and yes, hi message is sent. Okay, let's try something else. Hey Google, hey Pri, going to bed.
Message sent, going to bed.
It seems there are no space in my mobile. Some space need to be. Hey Google, hey Pri, going to bed.
Message sent, going to bed.
So you can see going to be bed is sent. So it is working, and there is a way to do that, but the issue with this method of doing is that it has to be triggered. You have to use two triggers to send a message. For example, the first trigger you have to say is hey Google, and hey Google, stop.
Sorry.
And the second trigger you have to use is hey pre, or you can use your own trigger. So the first trigger says informs Google that you are telling something to do, and the second trigger tells Google that you are asking him to send a message. And the third thing that need to be considered here is that you can send a message to a number that you have registered at IFTTT. So things are not quite flexible, and so these are the drawbacks if you use this approach of sending messages. So what I did is that I didn't find it very easy to do, because there are few things that won't work with this method. For example, if I use a pre-used phrase, then Google won't understand it, that I'm telling Google to send a message. That is, that phrase makes a different sense to Google, so it won't understand that I'm telling it to send message. For example, hey Google, hey Pri, I love you.
Love seems like a powerful force.
So you can see that it's responding as love seems like a powerful force. So I love you is registered as a different phrase, and Google Home is programmed to respond in a different way when it is said I love you. So even if I'm using my trigger phrase to send message, it's not working. So this is one drawback. Second thing is that if you don't give a proper pause between the triggers, then also Google won't understand. For example, hey Google, hey Pri, going to bed.
Message sent, going to bed.
Okay, this time it understood quite well, but many times it doesn't understand. Let's try it once again. Hey Google, hey Pri, what are you doing?
Message sent, what are you doing?
Okay, it's understanding, okay, but many a times I have found that it's not understanding, even when I'm giving the trigger. Or you can I will try, let's try third time. Hey Google, hey Pri.
To get you that information, I'll need your permission. You can give it to me in the Google Assistant settings on your phone. Once that's done, ask me again.
Hey Google, hey Pri, going to bed.
To get you that information, I'll need your permission. You can give it to me in the Google Assistant settings on your phone. Once that's done, ask me again.
So you can see that if the pause is a little bit more, then Google doesn't understand. Similarly, if you give sometimes if you don't give a pause at all, then also it doesn't understand. So it's difficult to give the pause appropriately every time, a perfect pause, so that Google understands and then send message. So these are the drawbacks of this method of sending message. Still it is useful if you want to use just for one person, if you want to send message just for one person. So I made my own app to send message, and it is quite useful. So the advantage of using this app is that I don't have to use any trigger. So let me open the app. So this is the app, and if I say, I just have to enter a number, a telephone number, and I have to say something. I have to touch this button and I have to say something, and it will send message for me. So let's try it. How are you? So you can see that I did not use any triggers. I just touched the button and I said how are you, and you can see that the message was sent. So no trigger, nothing, just you can say your message and your message will be sent. Let's try it once again. Going to bed. So you can see that going to bed has been sent successfully. And so this app is allowing me to send messages without telling any triggers. I don't have to say hey this, hey that, and no triggers at all, and just have to tell the message and it will be sent into the number that I have mentioned here. So this app is making my life quite easier, and that's how I overcome the limitations of Google Home. And I'm trying to find other things that Google Home is missing and how we can build it ourselves. How I can build it myself and overcome the limitations of Google Home. So I will keep exploring things related to Google Home, and because I am an app developer, I will try to overcome this by building apps. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And I also have a website. Please visit the website if you are a programmer. And thanks a lot and keep watching.